Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to class. It is good to be together. It is good to be practicing yoga. It's a warm, humid day where I am, and so, but I think, we're going to get moving today. So prepare yourself for some nice active stretches, some nice flows, and as always, really nice deep breathing, cleansing breath. We'll move breath through our whole body, our whole system. Lots of Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A's, because they're just a great way to just really open up and stretch ourselves out. So we'll be about middle speed, middle length for class today. And as always, just listen to your body. As I often say, but maybe don't even say enough, this is your practice, not mine. I'm here to just hold space for you. So if there's ever something that doesn't feel quite right in your body, find something that does feel right in your body and just choose that. Always listen to your body, what it might be needing or asking for above what I might be instructing. That's super important. If that means that you lie down, for half the class, or you choose to sub out some postures for other postures, go for it. I trust you, and I want you to really feel empowered for this to be your own experience. So that being said, we will get started. Let me just turn some music. And you can come onto your mat and find a comfortable seated position. You can sit up on a block, either cross-legged, or you can sit on your shins. I'm going to say cross-legged today, and you can bring your hands to your quads, relax the shoulders. So become tall. Lengthen the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, ever so gently tuck that chin. And see if you can lengthen the sides of the neck all the way down through the collarbone. Shoulders drop. Beautiful. Perhaps you close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is better. And begin to notice the breath moving into the body and out of the body. So as you inhale, notice the breath moving in through the nose. And as you exhale, notice the breath moving out through the nose or through the mouth. If it feels good, you can take a full deep breath in and an audible exhale out. Really nice. And I'll invite you to soften the muscles of the face. So just as our hands are soft, our shoulders are soft, see if you can bring a sense of softening, of releasing to the forehead, the cheekbones, all the way down to the jaw. So the muscles of the face are relaxed. Inhaling deeply, filling the belly as you breathe in. Exhaling fully. And you can continue breathing. I'm going to turn my fan on, but continue to breathe in and out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yeah, that's better. Get some air moving. One last deep full breath in and exhale completely. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Right hand grabs left wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale over to the right side. Inhale to center. Switch hands. Exhale left side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Seated half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, switching, relaxing those shoulders. Exhale. Inhale to center. Last time on each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. And then inhale back to center. Arms reach up overhead, and we'll exhale the hands back down to the side. Really nice. From here, we'll bring our hands to our quads, and we'll start to roll out the shoulders. So inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, they fall back down away from the ears. So drawing the shape of a circle with the shoulders. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, they fall. Let's do 3 more of these circles. Really nice. Linking breath with movement. Noticing what you're carrying in your shoulders today. Really nice. Let's do 1 more full circle. Beautiful. And then inhale, we'll squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, let them drop down and away. Nice. Inhale, exhale, drop. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Beautiful. We'll inhale the arms up overhead, gaze lifts, palms meet. And then exhale, palms to heart center. Beautiful. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, palms to heart. Inhale. Exhale, palms to heart. Really nice. Inhale. Palms come together. This time we'll flip the palms. Exhale by your side. Beautiful. So warming up the arms. Inhale. Lift the gaze. Exhale. Flip the palms. Beautiful. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. 1 last time. Take any movements you need to take. I'm still working with a little bit of a wrist injury, so I will be on my fists when we go into hands and knees. And so let's do that. Let's come onto all 4s. Yeah. So if you don't have a wrist injury, you can put your hand down flat like this. So the front edge of the wrist will line up with the front edge of your mat right under that shoulder. If your wrists get sore, you can just come into a fist. It allows for some straightness here and can be a little bit more sensitive. So we'll move through some cat-cows here. On the inhale, you'll drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the hips. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the upper back, drop the head and neck. Beautiful. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the hips. Into cow, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. And you can keep moving through cat-cows at your own pace. I'm going to change the music real quick. So most important thing here is that you're moving with the breath. It's not so important what speed you decide to go. There we go. So inhaling and exhaling, moving with breath. 1 breath per movement. Let's do 2 more full rounds. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the hips, exhale. Inhale to our last cow. Exhale to our last cat. And then come to a neutral spine. We'll take some C twists. So bringing the hips from right to left. Inhaling to one side and then the other. And then you can start to take some circles with the hips. So inhaling to one side, exhaling around forward and back. Yeah, and you can move as quickly or slowly as you would like, as feels good to you. We're moving the ball and socket joint of the hip here. Really healthy for joint mobility, especially if you are someone who is a runner or someone who sits in a chair a lot, which I think probably a lot of us are these days. Someone who drives a lot. So switch sides, inhaling opposite side forward, exhaling around and back. We'll do a couple more circles. Really nice. Let's say one more circle. And then we'll come and meet on all fours again. Turn up my fan. There we go. So from here, you're going to extend out your right leg behind you. So extend that right leg out, pressing into the toes. Really nice. Keeping the hips straight, so you're not shifting the hips right or left, just keeping them nice and square. And then we'll extend that left leg out long. So there's a long line of energy between the front fingertips and the back heel. And then as you're ready, you can lift that back leg. Beautiful. Find a focal point on the ground to look at. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. Inhale to lengthen. We'll do two more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, last time to lengthen. And then exhale back to center. You can take the hips from right to left. Really nice. So that's a good, strong exercise. And we'll do the other side. So come again, so that the shoulders are stacked right above the wrists. This time we'll extend that left leg out. So extend through the heels. Feel a stretch in the back of the leg. And then reach that right hand in front of you, like you're trying to shake someone's hand. As you're ready, you can lift the back leg. Hi, good job. We have a special friend. Yeah, as you're ready, hi buddy. As you're ready, you can lift the back leg. Let's see, mommy. Let's see, mommy. You can lift the back leg and reach the right hand forward again. So inhale to lengthen, becoming as long as you possibly can. Exhale, the knee will come to elbow. Beautiful. So you're curving through the upper back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Let's do two more. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful stability and core here. Exhale, center. Inhale. And exhale, back down. Really nice. Take again the hips from right to left. And then you can push yourself. You can start by tucking the toes under and push yourself so that you're seated on your heels as we do, stretching the bottoms of the feet. Find a nice tall spine, so shoulders come up, back, and down. Really nice. Toes, pose, stretching the bottoms of the feet. Great. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale deeply, and exhale. And then we'll come forward onto tented fingertips and press ourselves back into a forward fold. Perhaps the knees are bent, the torso can even rest on the quads, or you can extend the legs and see what you have for flexibility today. It doesn't matter where you land. Your hands might come to your knees, or somewhere on your legs, or they might come to your toes. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy, so shake the head no, shake the head yes. And breathe deeply here. So on each inhale, fill the belly with air, and on each exhale, allow yourself to move even millimeters closer to the earth. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. And then gently and slowly bending into the knees ever so slightly, we'll roll ourselves all the way up to stand. Yeah. So you can come to the front of your mat, spreading the toes, grounding the feet into the mat. You'll have your hands by your side, palms facing forward. So it's a little hard for you to see me, but you can just like that. So relaxing the shoulders, Tadasana or mountain pose. This will be the foundation of our Sun Salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. So on the inhale, arms rise up overhead, gaze lifts, palms meet. Beautiful. And then exhale, you can dive forward here. Uttanasana or forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, so the hands come to the shins, shoulder blades squeeze together. See that flat back? Yeah, exactly. Exhale, release. Plant the hands or the fists. Walk the feet back. So you're in Chaturanga or a high plank. Nice, straight, flat back. Beautiful. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Really nice. Inhale deeply. Exhale, you can drop the knees, untuck the toes, and lower down. Or you can shift your weight forward and lower all the way down in one long line. Really nice. So here we'll inhale, peeling the chest up off the mat into Bhujangasana or Cobra. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, peel the chest up off the mat. Exhale, release. Really nice. And then inhale, we'll push into our hands, come up over the knees. From here, we'll tuck our toes, lift our hips, press our heart back, downward facing dog. Really nice. It can be a dynamic down dog, so maybe shifting hips from right to left, bending into one knee and then the other. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. Child's pose is a great alternative here, so that just means you can drop the knees, untuck the toes, and sink the hips back. Yeah. So breathe fully, nice deep full breaths in and out. And as you're ready, we'll bend into the knees and walk or float the feet up between the hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms roll all the way up to stand. Arms come overhead, palms meet, gaze lifts. Exhale, palms come to the chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, palms by your side, facing forward, Tadasana. Deep breath in again. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Overhead, palms meet, gaze lifts. Exhale, dive forward. Deep breath in. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release, planting hands, feet walk back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way down, whichever way is best for you. Inhale, Bhujangasana, heart shines forward, elbows come together. Really nice. And then exhale, release. Inhale, coming up over the knees. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Again, choosing dog or choosing child's pose or choosing something else. You can also decide between movement, a dynamic dog, or stillness. A deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bending into the knees, walking or floating the feet up between the hands. Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Arms rise, palms meet, gaze lifts. Exhale, palms to heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale, palms by your side, facing forward. Beautiful. Closing eyes or softening gaze. Feel what it feels like to be in your body today. What's the temperature? How are things moving? Where might you be tight? Can you feel your heartbeat or your blood pumping? Just notice what you can. See where you can soften. And the next in-breath, arms will rise. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release. Planting hands, feet walk back. High plank. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale. Bhujangasana. Elbows come in. Really nice. Exhale, release. Inhale, up over the knees. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Beautiful. Full deep breaths in, full deep breaths out. Choosing whatever you need. Listen to your body. On your next exhale, bend into the knees and walk or float your feet up between your hands. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Arms rise, palms meet, gaze lift. Exhale, palms to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Closing eyes or softening gaze. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. Exhale, palms by your side, facing forward. Tadasana, spread the toes, ground the feet. Feel the sensation of feet on the ground. Relax the shoulders, ever so slightly tuck your tailbone, relax the shoulders, chin tucks. Nice tall spine, really nice. So feel how much work you're actually doing, how much is actually engaged just standing in Tadasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Plant hands, feet walk back, but this time you can walk all the way back to downward facing dog. So we're skipping the vinyasa. Choose stillness or choose a dynamic stretch, completely up to you. We're going to come into an alternative to downward dog that I wanted to show you called puppy. So you can bend your knees and start to walk your hands forward, sending your hips back. The forehead can rest on the mat. Just like that. Take a couple of deep, full breaths here. So it's almost like a hybrid between downward facing dog and child's pose. It can be really nice getting a similar stretch for the upper back, but having a little bit more of a rest on the shoulders. So pressing actively into the hands, sending those hips back, heart in the direction of the ground. Let's do one more deep breath in. Exhale. From here, you'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips, press the heart back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, take a couple breaths. On your next inhale, the right leg can come up to rise, three-legged dog. And then on the exhale, you can bend that knee, bringing knee toward belly button, and then eventually bringing your foot all the way up between the hands. So we're in a low runner's lunge here. And then we'll inhale ourselves up into a high runner's lunge. Relax the shoulders, hands reach up overhead. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. And exhale, hands come to frame the front foot. Low runner's lunge, you can plant those hands down. And then that right leg will come out behind you again, three-legged dog. And downward facing dog, pedal out the heels. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Dropping knees, walking the hands forward, returning to puppy. So the forehead rests on the mat. Really nice walk, the hands back, tuck the toes, lift hips, press the heart back, downward facing dog. I'm gonna switch our song. So just take a deep breath here in down dog. Really nice. Beautiful. So we'll inhale this time, lifting left leg to rise. Exhale, left hand comes, actually, I'm sorry, right leg. Inhale, right leg comes to rise. Exhale, bringing it forward. Is that right? No, left leg, I was right. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the left leg should be forward, opposite as before. Sorry about that. Low runner's lunge first. Heart shines forward, and then as you're ready, come up into a high runner's lunge. Arms extend overhead, relax the shoulders. Beautiful, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come to frame that front foot. Left leg extends out behind you. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Walk the heels out. And then as you're ready, you can extend the knees out wide, untuck the toes, sink hips back into Balasana or Child's Pose. And so here you have an option. Either you can reach the hands forward actively, engaging the hands, using the shoulders, having an active stretch, allowing forehead to rest on the mat. Or you can reach the hands behind you, grabbing the heels and allowing the shoulders to melt down toward the ground. Whichever you choose is just fine. Find your breath. Really link yourself in with the breath. Feel the belly rise with the inhale and fall with the exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And as you're ready, walk those hands back toward the knees. So you come into a seated position, you can bring those knees together and coming back up onto your heels. Toes pose, take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And then we'll push ourselves into Uttanasana forward fold. Shake the head yes and no. And then we'll inhale, slowly rise all the way up to stand. Beautiful. So we're going to come into a standing posture. So I'm going to, there we go. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. You can see, won't cut off my head. So come to the back of your mat, like I would be standing right here. But for this, I'm going to stand right here. We're going to come into an eagle posture. So we'll start by grounding our feet. So just become grounded and tall and relaxed and strong. We'll take a step forward with the left foot. So stepping forward with the left foot, spread the toes and get as strong a foundation of base as you possibly can. So once you have your full weight shifted onto that leg, maybe you wiggle around, make sure you have your balance. What we're going to do is bring this right leg up and then stack it over. If it's available to you, you can hook that right foot behind the left calf. It might not be available to your body, completely up to you. If there's another balance posture you'd like to do instead because this doesn't work for your body, that's also totally fine. So we're sort of twisted up here in eagle, and I want you to really find your center. Maybe bend your knees a little bit. Right leg is stacked over left, which means we'll stack our left elbow over our right. So first stacking here, and then you can either press the backs of your palms together, or you can bring the hands all the way around like that. I'm going to do backs of my palms because of my shoulder. And then from here, you'll lift the elbows away from the ground. And simultaneously, here, I'll show you from the side, simultaneously press the hands away from the face. So the elbows come, oops. The elbows come up and the hands press out. So we're opening through the back. Beautiful, deep, full breaths here. And if you're finding a strong balance in eagle today, you can start to bring yourself into a nested eagle. Really nice. Crunching down. And then from here, you'll gently and slowly start to unwind. Arms will come out, leg behind you to soaring eagle. Really nice. Awesome. And then back up. Good job. So shake it out. Check out those shoulders. Nesting the eagle and then extending out and soaring the eagle takes a lot of control, and it's totally fine if you don't even want to go there. A standing, steady, strong eagle posture is beautiful, regardless of whether or not you want to move anywhere from there. So we'll try with the other foot. So this time we'll step forward with the left foot. Think. Spread. Sides are not my strong suit. Spread the toes, shift the weight. Nope, I think it's right. I think that's the opposite. So step forward with the right. That feels right. Spread the toes. Yeah. Find your balance on that right side. So we're doing the right side. 2 for 2 today, I guess. And then stacking that foot. Left leg is over right. So right elbow will come over left. Really nice. And then remember, we're lifting those elbows away from the ground and pressing those hands away from the face. Really nice. So feel a stretch in the upper back and probably everywhere else. Find your balance. Breathe deeply, stable, and strong. If you'd like to start to nest your eagle, invitation to do so. Really nice with control, and then you can start to gently, slowly unwind. Arms extend out, leg comes behind you. soaring eagle. Beautiful. And then come back to stand. Awesome. Shake it out. Maybe you even bring your hands to either side, releasing the back. Really nice. Shake out the feet. Shake a couple of ankle circles. Really, really nice. That's a tough, strong posture. Proud of all of you. Proud of myself too. It's hard stuff. Great. And then from here we're going to move to the floor. So we're starting to wind down with class. Moving toward the floor always means moving toward Shavasana or a final resting posture. So I'll move the camera so you can see the, there we go. You see the dog toy too. There we go. Perfect. So from here, we're going to take that right ankle, stack it over the left knee. So this is a supine figure 4. We're stretching the outside of the hip. You can reach your hands between the legs behind that left and relax yourself back down. Gaze is up at the ceiling. You may close your eyes if you like or soften your gaze. Take a few deep breaths. See if you can relax your shoulders toward the ground. Beautiful. You have a tendency to creep up, and you just need to relax them back down. Invitation to shift a little bit from right to left here, if that feels good. See where you can soften and release. Let's take 2 more full breaths here. So inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale. Beautiful. You can extend that left leg out long, and this right knee is going to come over toward the left side. Right arm extends out long. Supine twist. So you can either look, depending on how your neck is feeling, you can either look up at the ceiling or over that right shoulder. If you want to put the left hand on that leg to kind of help guide it in the direction of the ground, that's fine too. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. See where you can soften here. It doesn't matter exactly what shape you're in. And just slowing down the breath, deepening the experience. One more full breath in and full breath out. We'll hug both knees in toward the chest. Bring the head up, forehead toward knees. And then you can come to the opposite side. So left ankle stacks over right knee. Coming into supine figure 4. See where you can relax. Really nice. So stretching that outer left hip. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. You may close your eyes if you'd like. Softening forehead, cheekbones, and jaw. Allow the belly to be soft too, so you're really feeling the belly rise with the inhalation and fall with the exhalation. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then you can unclasp your hands, extend that right leg out long. Allow left knee over the right side. This arm extends out. So breathing really nice and deep here. Closing eyes or softening the gaze, and really just allowing whatever shape comes into your body to be exactly the shape you're in. So each inhalation is ever so slightly longer, and each exhalation is ever so slightly longer and ever so slightly deeper. Really nice. See where you can soften forehead, cheekbones, and jaw, belly, hips, shoulders. Just allow gravity to do the work here. Let's take one last full deep breath in and full deep breath out. And as you're ready, you can come back to center, hugging both knees in toward the chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then we're going to make our way into Shavasana. So if you'd like to start by taking a full body stretch, arms overhead, pointing the toes, invitation to do so. Or you can just find yourself lying on your back, arms extended out by your side, palms facing up or down. Some people also like to rest their palms on their rib cage, or one on their heart and one on their belly. Completely up to you. And I'll pick a nice relaxing mantra for you to listen to. And you can take a few minutes here in Shavasana to allow the practice to settle into your body. This is the most important part of the practice. So take a full deep breath in and then release it out. Allow your natural breath to return and enjoy a rest in Shavasana.
Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sai, Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru. Ardas Pai, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sai, Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sai, Ardas Pai,
take a deep, full breath in and a deep, full breath out. Bringing your awareness back into the physical body. Moving fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, perhaps taking a full body stretch, reaching the arms up overhead, pointing the toes, and then resting back into the mat. We'll roll onto our side body in the fetal position and take a couple of breaths there, a stop on the way to coming all the way to our full seat. So feel the weight, the full weight of your body completely held up and supported by the ground underneath you. Fully release here. This is what full support, full sensation of being held can feel like. And here we take a moment to express gratitude for our bodies, regardless of our relationship to them. Most of us have a fraught one, but this is a good time to just put that aside for a moment and take a breath and say thank you for allowing so many systems to be working in order for this practice to be possible. It's really quite extraordinary. So we breathe in a sense of gratitude, and as we exhale, we spread that to all parts of us. Take one more deep breath here. And exhale. And in your own time and in your own way, you can please come up and find a comfortable seated position. However is best for you to be seated right now. We'll find stillness in our seat, Sukhasana or easy pose perhaps. We'll bring our palms together in front of the heart, closing eyes or softening gaze, whichever is best for you. And together we'll take a deep, full breath in and exhale. Thumb knuckles rise between the eyes, right above the nose. Resting here, and I'll share the blessing, how we close every class. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May it be so. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for your practice and showing up and, believe it or not, building community here. We practice on our mats, creating these shapes and breathing deeply so that we can learn to self-regulate, so that we can learn to take some control over our inner experience, bringing that out into the world and being able to be more of a clear and restored vehicle for justice and change and care and all of those things we're doing. And so it's a really important way to practice some of those skills that it takes to be a self-regulated person of compassion and justice in the world. So thank you for practicing. Take the practice off the mat. Do good. And I look forward to practicing with you again next week. Have a good one.